Bringing Up Bates stars Lydia and Trace Bates have welcomed their baby boy to the world. The couple shared the exciting update with fans and dropped a few details about their new addition. Keep reading to find out more about the induction and see what they've shared about baby Riker so far. Why was Lydia induced early? As we reported, Lydia and Trace updated fans throughout her pregnancy and shared about the baby's growth. Unfortunately, he was not growing as much as he should have been. He was healthy and growing some, but the doctors felt it would be best for him to be delivered early. According to Lydia, there's a high chance of the placenta disintegrating prior to 40 weeks. So Lydia was induced at 38 weeks on the dot. She and Trace went to the hospital at midnight very early on Tuesday, September 12. On Tuesday, the couple took to social media to reveal that it was baby time. They shared a few snaps of themselves in the hospital awaiting their baby's arrival. At that point, fans assumed it wouldn't long before they shared the news of his birth. Bringing Up Bates stars Lydia and Trace Bates welcomed their baby boy. Prior to the baby's birth, Trace and Lydia revealed that they had chosen the name Riker Cruz. Now that their little one is here, they have spilled all of the sweet details. On Instagram, late on Wednesday evening, Trace and Lydia shared an exciting update on their growing family. The baby made his debut on Tuesday, September 12. Trace wrote, "Mom and little one both are doing great. We are soaking in all the newborn moments as a new family of 3, and are looking forward to sharing more soon." The post includes a black and white photo of the baby boy, including his tiny hand wrapped around his dad's finger. Below, you can see the precious first photo they shared of the baby boy. Bringing Up Bates fans shower the couple with love. Of course, in response to their birth announcement, Trace and Lydia are getting lots of love from fans. Everyone is relieved that Riker is safe and healthy, and that Lydia is doing well too. Several Bringing Up Bates family members also commented to congratulate the couple and dote on their adorable little one. Lawson Bates' wife, Tiffany, said, "Baby Riker is absolutely perfect in every way." Michael Bates Kylan added, "He's just darling." Below, you can check out the last video the couple shared prior to Riker's birth. In the video, they detailed their birth plan, revealed the reasoning for the early induction, and more. In their video, the couple also shared they plan to release a birth video on Saturday, September 16. They teased that they will have several videos of their families meeting Riker, bringing him home from the hospital, and more. Congratulations to Lydia and Trace Bates on their precious new addition. So, are you relieved to hear that baby Riker arrived safely this week? What do you think of the couple's first post about him? Sound off in the comments section below. And come back to TV shows Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates stars. Bringing Up Bates fans fear that Alyssa Bates Webster's daughters, Allie, Lexi, Zoe, and Massey, receive only limited socialization. A recent YouTube video and other hints online have sparked a discussion among the family's fans. What has been said? And why do fans think the kids may not be getting the socialization they should be? Keep reading for all of the details. Alyssa Bates Webster welcomes fans along for the ride in her new video. Every weekend, Alyssa releases a new YouTube video, updating Bringing Up Bates fans on her family's life. This weekend, she brought fans along as her family attended 3 games. She titled her video, "Hauling Our 5E Kids to 3 Sports." While fans probably thought she was talking about her kids' games, that wasn't actually the case. It turns out that they watched John Webster's softball game, as well as a niece's game and a nephew's game. While this might have seemed like a harmless and non-controversial video, it certainly caught fans' attention. On Reddit, fans are discussing Alyssa Bates Webster's latest video, and some are unhappy about the title. Many fans thought it was about the girls starting sports. Bringing Up Bates fans fear the girls don't receive enough socialization. This prompted a discussion about whether Allie, Lexi, Zoe, and Mackie are allowed to play sports or participate in extracurricular activities. This has been discussed before as fans notice that the girls show interest in dance and other activities. But so far, she hasn't signed them up for anything, based on what she shared publicly. Fans don't think that the girls should be forced into sports by any means. but they seem to be interested in socializing. One Bringing Up Bates fan pointed out that Alyssa previously said her girl's favorite day of the week is co-op day. The fan noted, "I'm like, seriously, one day a week is all the interaction those kids get with other kids their own age who they ain't related to. No wonder it's their favorite day." In a video, Allie also said she doesn't like being homeschooled. Someone else chimed in, "Must be co-op is her sad attempt at giving those precious girls some extracurricular." Fans also pointed out that Allie, Lexi, Zoe, and Mackie seem to enjoy socializing with their cousins and other children at the games. Some think it seems like the kids are desperate for socialization. Hopefully, Alyssa will eventually let her kids participate in sports or other activities if they want to do so. So, do you agree with the fans who fear that Alyssa Bates Webster's daughters aren't getting enough socialization? Do you think that John and Alyssa will eventually allow their kids to play sports and do extracurricular activities? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and come back to TV show's Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates stars. Bringing Up Bates fans are shocked by Tori Bates Smith's latest appearance. They're wondering if she might have lost weight since the last time she was photographed. She tends to keep quiet online, so anytime she makes an appearance, fans have a lot to say. Scroll down to see the rare new photos of the mama of four and see how fans reacted. Tori and her husband, Bobby Smith, share 4 young children: Cade, 4, Coulter, 3, Charlotte, 2, and Cambry, 1. Fans suspect it won't be long before their family grows again. But now, they're wondering what Tori's been up to behind the scenes. Tori Bates Smith makes a rare appearance. Amid Tori's social media silence, she popped up on her mom, Kelly Jo Bates' Instagram page. Tori and Bobby went to the hospital to visit Riker Cruz Bates, the newest member of the family. Riker is Trace and Lydia's son. Bringing Up Bates fans think she might have lost weight. On Reddit, fans reposted the photos of Tori and drew attention to her figure. Some think she looks especially thin, particularly in her face. In the comments section of the Reddit post, one fan said, "She looks slimmer, like her face looks different." Another added, "She looks thin and worn out." Someone else read into it a little bit more and commented, "Her face has thinned significantly, but it could be the combination of age and the fact that this is the first time in several years she hasn't been pregnant or immediately postpartum. But she does look different." Some think that her thinner appearance is a sign she's not currently pregnant, which might come as a surprise. Fans have speculated that she might be pregnant. A handful of fans are inclined to think that she's pregnant and just isn't showing much yet. She is facing the camera and wearing a flowy top, which could hide a potential bump. She typically has her kids about a year apart. Right now, they are 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if she sticks with that same spacing, it's possible she's currently pregnant or will be soon. So, do you think that it looks like Tori Bates Smith has lost weight? Or do you think she could be pregnant with baby number 5? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and come back to TV show's Ace for more news about the Bringing Up Bates stars. Does the Bringing Up Bates family blame Carlin Bates Stewart for the show's cancellation? Fans are speculating about this a year after UPF pulled the plug. What happened that led to the show being canceled? And why do fans think the family might put the blame on Carlin? Keep reading for all of the details. UPF pulls the plug on Bringing Up Bates. Just weeks before BUE Season 11 was set to air, UPK revealed that they were canceling the show. This came as a huge shock to fans. At the time, the network said they were going in another direction with their content. But fans think there's more to the story. The news of the cancellation came just days after Carlin Bates Stewart posted a highly controversial video on Instagram. While at a Bates family game night, Carlin recorded a short clip, which was then posted on her Instagram stories. In the clip, her family was playing charades. One sibling was acting out the word hunting when a male in the room shouted, "George Floyd." Fans found this extremely insensitive, and Carlin received a lot of backlash. Shortly after, she took it down, but it had already caught fans' attention. Fans believe this may have caused UPU to cancel Bringing Up Bates, though this hasn't been confirmed. Does the Bates family blame Carlin Stewart for the show's cancellation? In a new post on the Duggar Bates Confessions Instagram page, fans are discussing whether Carlin's family blames her for the show ending. One fan said, "I wonder if privately any of the Bates blame Carlin for losing the show." While she didn't make the comment, she is the one who shared the charades to her story. Another fan chimed in and thinks that it's not really Carlin's fault. The fan thinks the family should blame whoever made such an insensitive comment. They wrote, "They should hold Lawson or whoever made the disgusting racist comment responsible, not the one who forgot to hide it." Other fans are weighing in and saying they don't think the Bates are taking responsibility for the cancellation. One said, "I'm sure they all think they did nothing wrong." Ultimately, there's no way for fans to know how the family really feels about Carlin's post or who they blame for the show's cancellation. But fans are certainly curious about this topic. So, do you think that the Bringing Up Bates stars likely put the blame on Carlin Bates Stewart? Or do you think they just accepted that it was time for the show to end? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Show's Ace for more news about the Bates family. Is Jill Duggar Dillard throwing shade at the Bates family? The former Counting On star might be sending a loud and clear message to her family's longtime friends of Bringing Up Bates fame. However, since she didn't name any names, fans are torn. Scroll down to check out the passage in question and see how fans feel it could be about the Bates family. The Bates and Duggar families go way back. They have been friends since their kids were very young and live similar lifestyles. Both families have 19 kids and belong to the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP. Now, Jill has stepped away from the IBLP and written a book about her experience on her parents' show and her unfair compensation. In one of her interviews, she opened up about the IBLP, and fans are now wondering if her comments had anything to do with the Bates family. Did Jill Duggar Dillard throw shade at the Bates family? On Reddit, fans reposted a section of one of Jill Duggar Dillard's recent exclusive People interviews. In this one, she talked about the IBLP and how she believes her family's religion is a cult. Though Bill Gothard, the religion's founder, has stepped down, Jill still thinks it's harmful. She added, "I think that you just have to not look at the sugarcoating or whatever. They try and gloss it up and repackage it. But you have to look at the long haul, how it really fleshed out. What do these principles look like?" In the comments section of the Reddit post, fans are discussing whether this could be directed at the Bates family, especially those who are still a part of the IBLP. One fan agreed and said, "I definitely think she is referencing Gil Bates being on the board of the IBLP." Another said, "Yes, and I agree. That is why I think the Bates are so dangerous." However, others think Jill Duggar Dillard is talking about the IBLP and its members in general. This isn't the first time fans have caught the Duggars calling out the Bates. As we reported, fans previously thought that Jinger Duggar Vuolo was pointing a finger at the Bates family in her new book. One passage led readers to speculate that Jinger might have been talking about Aaron Bates' pain in particular. In the section, Jinger described the traditional IBLP roles and how members of the IBLP tend to live their lives. Some fans felt this description fit Aaron perfectly. Since there is no way to know for sure, we can't say whether Jill or Jinger was firing shots at the Bates family. However, fans seem to think it's totally possible the girls were talking about them, or they could have been using more general examples that just happened to fit the Bringing Up Bates family well. So, do you think it looks like Jill Duggar Dillard is throwing shade at the Bates family? Or do you think she's talking about the IBLP and Bill Gothard in a more general sense? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Show's Ace for more news about the former Counting On and Bringing Up Bates stars. Bringing Up Bates stars Trace and Lydia Bates have shared their baby boy, Riker's first photos, and his birth stats. They took to social media to give everyone an update on their new addition and blew everyone away with the adorable snaps. Scroll down to take a look at the photos and see how much he weighed at birth. As we reported, there were concerns about Riker measuring small. Lydia also stated that there was a chance of her placenta disintegrating. For Riker's safety, they decided to start the induction process right at 38 weeks. So they went to the hospital at midnight early on Tuesday, September 12th. Due to Riker's potentially small size, fans have been worried about him and have also been curious to learn his weight now that he's here. The bringing up Bates family grows again. As we reported, Riker joined Trace and Lydia Bates' family on Tuesday, September 12th. When they first announced his birth, they only shared a photo of his hand and informed fans that both he and Lydia were doing well. Of course, Bringing Up Bates fans appreciated this update and were thrilled to hear that the little one had arrived safely, but many were eager to get all of the details. Trace and Lydia Bates shared their son's first photos and birth stats. On Instagram on Thursday evening, Trace and Lydia hopped back online to spill more sweet details to fans. They captured 3 adorable photos of the newborn wrapped in a light green blanket with a personalized hat. They also used a cute wooden sign to display his weight, length, birth date, and name. In their post, they revealed that Riker was born at 11:54 p.m. on Tuesday evening and weighed 6 pounds and 8 ounces. He was 19.5 inches long. While sharing the news, the new parents gushed, "Introducing our sweet son Riker Cruz Bates. We are absolutely in love with him." Fans are flooding the comments section with kind messages and congratulating Trace and Lydia Bates. Proud Grandma Kelly Jo Bates said, "The picture of perfection. I am so in love." Several fans also mentioned Riker's weight and pointed out that he doesn't seem too tiny, despite the doctor's concerns. One fan said, "I don't think that is tiny at all. That is a good size." Another added, "Wow, they were so off by his weight. Congratulations, he's precious." Congratulations to Trace, Lydia, and the rest of the family. So, what do you think of these precious first photos of Riker Cruz Bates? Are you impressed with his weight, despite the concerns he was measuring small? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to TV Shows Ace for more news about Trace and Lydia Bates' growing family.